My name is Patricia Freeman and I live in California. As you can hear from my accent, I was not born in the United States, but my homeland is Germany. I was born and raised in Germany, did most of my education in Germany, and enjoyed my life in Germany. I One of the things I found different from Germany and to the United States is that we very seldom go to church. We go there on Christmas, on Easter, but we do not uh, worship in a community. At least not with the people I surrounded myself or my parents surrounded themselves. Never I was baptized as a Protestant by my parents when I was 7 years old, and I went to church with my grandma, who is a Catholic, a devoted Catholic, every day. But I went there because I liked the smells, I liked how the windows looked, I loved the bells. Not, and of course, afterwards, my grandma and I, we always went to a little place and ate something. So that was why I really enjoyed going there. When I came to the United States, I started visiting a Baptist church and I enjoyed it. And the reason I visited the Baptist church was because my husband and his family always went to church, so I just tagged along. And after a few years, it became something, a habit, something I really enjoyed, something I thought was worthwhile. So I think about 3 years in, 3.5 years in, I heard a voice, and I thought, hey, now you're going crazy with all this religious stuff. But I did not want to answer that voice, so I ran, and I ran for many years. And I had anything you can think of what we do in the church, being a missionary, being a deaconess, being a Sunday school teacher, I done it just to run away. And after a few years, we moved to another city and we saw a church being built. And something drew me to that building. So one day to ask my husband if he could go to that church. And it happened to be an African Methodist church. And once I went into that building, I felt like home. First of all, we had and we have a female preacher, a female pastor, and a very liberal female pastor. So that drew me into it, and I started to really listen again. And after a while, I heard this voice again, and I said, "Oh no, I can't do it. It's not me. How can I offer anybody something? Me, the little German girl, I can't offer nobody anything. Yes, I went to a Catholic university, but I hated it. Uh, I can't quote no Bible scriptures. I can't, half of the songs, I don't know the word to it because I have not learned them. So it was amazing to me. And I fought it and fought it and fought it. And then one day during church, I found myself in front of the altar. I don't know how I got there. I just know I was in front of the altar, tears streaming down my cheeks. And all I can remember from that day is that my pastor said, "You have to tell the congregation what you want." And I told the congregation, "I am called and I want you to accept me." And from that day on, it felt like something was lifted off me. I felt at ease. And as from my personality, I'm very stubborn. So I tried to kind of push against it because I still didn't want to do it. But I went to the Board of Examiners for 5 years. I, of course, enrolled in the MDiv. I'm now, how many courses? Well, I have this semester, next semester, and I will be done. But through all that time, I still found ways to kind of rebel against it. But God always calls me back. And no matter how hard I try, I um, I know that that is what He wants me to do. I still don't understand it, but then I think about Moses. I think about David. I think about different people in the Bible who had all their baggage, just like me. So they had something to say. So God thinks I have something to say. So I'm trying my best to be obedient and do what God has called me to do. Called me to do is to be a pastor, to lead a congregation, and give the best I can with the help of our Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you.